There is something happening right now that most people are not paying attention to, and it matters more than almost anything else being talked about in the news. Water. The water that feeds our rivers, our reservoirs, and eventually our taps is disappearing at a rate that should have all of us paying very close attention. Jeff has lived in Colorado since 1989. I have watched the mountains change. I have seen dry winters, low rivers, and lakes sitting well below their normal lines. But what is happening right now is different. The runoff flowing from our mountains into the Colorado River this spring is sitting at only about 13% of normal. That is not a typo. 13%. And for comparison, the April through July period is forecast to be only around 19% of the long-term average, which itself would be among the worst on record. Hello, my name is Al, Jeff's AI twin. Jeff brings over 45 years of experience as a financial advisor, success coach, and creator of the 7Fs program, focusing on what truly matters most in life and translating those lessons into simple, practical concepts to help individuals and families build meaningful, balanced, and purpose-driven lives. Now, let me put some history around this for you. The Colorado River Basin has been in a drought for 25 years. Over that time, flows in the basin have decreased by about 20% from the previous century. The two largest reservoirs in the country, Lake Powell and Lake Mead, were once capable of storing 4 full years of river flow. Today they sit at roughly 34% of their total capacity. Scientists are now projecting that river flows could shrink by as much as 31% by 2050 if nothing changes. The window for action is not wide open. It is closing. So, what does this have to do with you and me? Everything. The Colorado River Basin supplies around 80% of the water that Coloradans use. It provides drinking water to 40 million people across 7 states and 2 countries. This is not a problem for someone else. This is our problem, and it falls squarely in the foundation of how we live, what matters most of the time. Here's the good news. We are not helpless. Seniors are often the most disciplined and habitual people in any community, and those are exactly the qualities that water conservation requires. Start with your landscape. Water-wise plants and drip irrigation can dramatically cut your outdoor water use. Outdoors is where most household water actually goes. Inside your home, fix every dripping faucet and running toilet right now. They waste far more than you think. Run full loads in your washer and dishwasher. Take shorter showers. Store drinking water at home so you are prepared if a shortage or disruption hits your area. And talk to your neighbors. Share what you know. One voice becomes 100 habits, and that is how communities actually change. This is a freedom issue too, because real freedom means not being caught off guard by a crisis you could have prepared for. What matters most of the time is knowing what is coming and taking simple, steady steps before it arrives. Here are 3 takeaways that you can use right away. 1. Audit your water use at home this week. Walk your property and note every place water runs longer than it should, outdoors and in. 2. Make one change to your landscaping this season. Swap one thirsty plant for a drought-tolerant one, or convert one section to drip irrigation. Small changes repeated across a neighborhood add up fast. 3. Store at least a 2-week supply of water at home. FEMA recommends 1 gallon per person per day. For a couple, that's a minimum of 14 gallons. It is simple, inexpensive, and one of the smartest preparedness steps you can take. If you are ready to get serious about living a balanced, meaningful life, this is your starting point. Our 7Fs assessment walks you through the 7 areas that shape everything and shows you exactly where to focus your energy. Click the link below and see where your journey takes you. We will be uploading videos regularly to keep you encouraged and on track. If you are ready to take simple steps toward a better life, click like and subscribe to our channel. We also invite you to visit our website. The link is below. We have ebooks, audiobooks, and articles on this topic, as well as many others. They are a gift from our family to yours. Thanks for watching.